Good evening, everyone. Not good morning, good evening. So, we are going to be doing a little 86th Street night walking. And look at that. We're starting with Christmas lights. This is not a Christmas walk, okay? This is just an 86th Street walk. But I figured, they already have the Christmas tree place up and ready where you could buy inflatables and wreaths and trees, and they got everything ready over here. So originally, as a matter of fact, let's zoom in on that Santa Claus. Well, not zoom in, but focus in on it. And I originally was going to start on 14th Avenue. But I was like, yeah, they had this open, so let's check it out. They don't have the Christmas trees yet. It's not that early. But they do have the wreaths. And it smells really good in here. It just smells like one big Christmas tree. And on the outside, we're going to cross over, actually. If it's safe. Actually, we won't, but got some Christmas lights up here. So I'm just warming you all up, all right? This is not a Christmas walk. We're just doing a little warm up here. Think of it as camera checks for when the time comes in the coming weeks. Okay, so we're going to be walking on 86th Street. It's been a while since I did a walk down here at night. And like I said, we were going to start on 14th Avenue. But I came down to 13th because I saw the lights on and I was like, oh, they got the Christmas tree shop is open. So I wanted to share that with everyone. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing well. You probably already said a walk yesterday where we did 84th Street. That was, as I'm recording this, that was this morning. And now you're watching this video a day later. This is a night video on 86th Street. Nothing is, well, the temperature went up to about 55 today, and now it's back down to where it was this morning when we did the walk. It's around 47, so nothing has changed as far as that. And we're going to get over here to 14th Avenue. I do want to cross over, though. I don't want to stay on this side. That's Carpacci Funeral Home. Nice shot of Old Glory right there. There you go. It's a good shot. All right, here we go. I had cut the video because the red light over here is pretty long, so I didn't want anybody waiting while I was watching traffic go by. So you didn't miss anything. So I figure we'll do our usual walk on 86th Street. See what's going on at night. It's early evening, sunset about 30 minutes ago. I figure we'll take it down to about 23rd Avenue. We're on Base 7th Street now. Pretty noisy. We got a lot of traffic. It's 86th Street. So nothing out of the ordinary when it comes to noise. You get a lot of different types of commercial traffic down here. Trucks, cars, scooters, bikes, everything. Mike's Diner. This used to be, we remember it as Puritan Diner. It became Mike's Diner a few years back. Growing up, that's where we would go have our breakfast and stuff. Got Tommaso restaurant's been here for a long time. The barbershop. The barbershop used to be a Chinese takeout many years ago. At the Mexican restaurant, Viva Mexico, which before COVID was Mezcal's. This used to be Mona Lisa Bakery. It's now Lily Bloom Bakery. Got the martial arts place on the corner here. I'll tell you guys, every place we walk by, we'll do something. I'll tell you what it used to be when I was young. This used to be Meat Fair. Before Meat Fair became Ravioli. Well, before, all right, let me say this right. Before it was Meat Fair, it was Ravioli Fair. And Ravioli Fair used to be down over here, and I'll show you where that was. This used to be Pipitoon Pharmacy. It's now a laundromat for many years. It's been a laundromat since 2001. This is where Ravioli Fair used to be many years ago. When I first moved to this neighborhood when I was a kid, this is where Ravioli Fair was. And then they became Meat Fair and moved over to 15th, and then, you know, that was, they left a while back. They've been out of business for a while. I think they still are in business, but like mostly as catering. I'm not sure about that. Food Dynasty across the street. Can you tell? I'm in my neighborhood, so I'm telling everybody what everything used to be. So this right here, a lot of people might not even know this, but this big thing here is Walgreens, which was Rite Aid for a while. But before it was a pharmacy, this was a Jaguar dealer. And I used to work here in the summers washing the cars. To get some extra money, man, when I was a teenager. This was a Jaguar dealer back in the 90s. I wanted to flip the camera and say hello, but it is too dark. There's a little bit of a dark area over here. So there's not a lot of light. Now that over there, if you've lived in Bensonhurst for a long time, you know what that used to be. That used to be the old Vegas Diner, which went, I wouldn't say they closed in 2012. I actually ate there before it closed. Got the Chase Bank over here. This used to be a gas station. This was a gas station. We had 2 gas stations here and on the next block, and the next block is also closed down, and they're supposed to do some development over there. Ceramic tile and marble has been around for a long time. Next to it is the wine and liquor outlet, which many years ago used to be Dolphin Gym. Carvel and Papa John's. And this is right here. It's gonna be hard to see, but this was also a gas station back in the day. And I have lots of pictures, by the way, so you know, one day I could jump on like a live stream and I could show you pictures of the neighborhood, what things looked like years ago. This used to be a gas station. Now you can't even see, so I'm gonna turn the camera. Gossip Cafe across the street. It used to be, anybody remembers, that used to be Tasty Chicken. I'm on a little history kick right now. I'm just spitting out what everything used to be. Across the street was Tasty Bagels, which closed down. Very hard to see right now. This right here used to be a pizza place. This Vietnamese noodle place that we just passed. A lot of people coming home from work right now. This flower shop, and a grocery store. Let's get a little food truck over here. Got some food truck action. Those lights are pretty bright. Damn. If those lights look bright on your screen, that's how bright they are. They are extremely bright. I mean, you might want to dim those lights a little bit. Very hard to read the menu. All right, so we're getting over to 18th Avenue here. We're getting into the heart of 86th Street. This is where everything gets busy. The Pizza Den is still over there. I don't think I need to tell anybody that. Across the street, you have that market over there. At one time was a car wash, and even before that was a bike shop. I actually bought one of my bikes there when I was a teenager. And across the street, this building here has not been up that long. Like, you know, when I say it hasn't been up that long, it definitely hasn't been up for 20 years. It used to be just an empty lot. This, of course, we all know what this used to be. This was the old Lowe's Theater. You know, the whole theater still looks the same as far as the outside structure. Hasn't changed. Of course, on the inside is different, you know. This area here was where you would come in and buy all of your food and candy, and then as you got deeper back, towards the back, is where the movie theaters were. There's a Subway shop here. Many years ago was a pharmacy. All right, I'm going to shut up, all right? Because you probably all like, all right, already, get enough with the history. It goes to show you how long I've been living in this neighborhood, though. We're going to cross over because I see some Christmas decorations. And I do got the light, so I'm going to take it. You got to be careful down here at night, man. It is dangerous. It will get noisy down here. You see, you got some Christmas decorations up there. You got some inflatables. Ruins. Ruins is some good Asian food. Boy, man, that was loud. The 20th Avenue train station, you got a lot of people get off the train, man, and they come straight into McDonald's. I was gonna say before the train took me out was Planet Fitness. Used to have a Rite Aid there, and before that, many years ago, like extremely many years ago, it used to be a movie theater. So the great thing about this time of the year is that it gets dark pretty early, so everything is still open, and that's good for light. You get a lot of the ambient light from these stores, so it makes the nighttime walking easier to record. Now, we're walking down here at 9 o'clock. A lot of these stores are closed. It's definitely a lot darker down here at this time, so. Got Foot Locker. Sometimes you got to stop because people don't look where they're walking. So I'll just stand like a statue and force you to walk around me. Go. Damn. Just go. These cars stopping in the middle of a crosswalk. I know she was letting the other people go, but I was giving her the way to go through, and she was just looking around. This is where everybody comes to shop when they come from out of the neighborhood. They just get off the train at Bay Parkway, come downstairs, and you get all these shops here. I know I said it earlier, but the weather is nice and cool. It definitely feels like late November, early December. And I got the camera on an angle so you all could see both the sidewalk and the store fronts. See what they got down here. There's always something new down here. Every year they keep changing out what's down here. Now this right here, I think on my last walk I forgot to mention it, but this is where the Wiz used to be. Nobody beats the Wiz. Long time ago. Back in the day, you had PC Richardson Son, which you still have, but they're way smaller than they used to be. You had the Wiz, which was right here, and a lot of people forget this, but over at Caesars Bay, the old Caesars Bay, we used to have Trader Horn. I don't know if anybody remembers Trader Horn. That's where I bought my Sega Genesis back in the 90s. Yeah, Trader Horn was a big one. We're about to get the light here. It is a madhouse down here. My least favorite place. But we're gonna walk through it. I wanted to come down here because this time of year, these stores down here, little cheap trinket stores, they have like all the Christmas lights and the little cheap plastic Christmas trees. So we're gonna walk through and see what they got.
Yeah, please. Write it down and give it to me.
So I'm gonna walk a little slow down here. Just saw back there, they got some Christmas trees and Christmas decorations ready to go. Is that enough Christmas trees for you? It reeks like dead fish over here. Oh, it smells really bad over here. Jeez. That's because they have all these fish containers where they unload the fish and then they leave them. Because the truck will come and pick them up. Carrier. It's the name of this place. A very popular place. Everybody comes here. All right, so we've made it to 23rd Avenue. We were down here. We were on all these streets pretty much. We walked on 84th Street though, not on 86th Street. But what we'll do is we'll walk back a little bit and we'll end the walk over over where Burger King is. That'll be a good place to end the walk. So yeah, I just wanted to get a walk in, a night walk. I haven't done a night walk in a while. We're gonna be doing a lot of night walks coming up, so this will be one of the first ones. I started off the walk with a lot of history of what things used to be, so I kind of calmed down now. And down here, I mean, I didn't really come down this far down when I was a teenager. I know there was a place down here called Dairy Farm, which was a grocery store. We used to stop it before we went to the beach, but everything down here has pretty much been the same. The only thing that has changed is maybe the business names, but it's always been crazy down here with all those markets that we just passed across the street. So it's not, you know, I've actually heard people come down here and say, oh yeah, this is all new. It's actually not. I mean, you get a perspective from someone like me that's lived down here his whole life. This has always been here. It's always been a madhouse down here. The only thing that has changed is, you know, maybe the name of the business or what the business was, but it's always been crowded down here to walk. Got La Bella Express. Now, this is a good pizza place. I've said it on previous walks. It's a good pizza place. All right, it looks like we're gonna end it here at Burger King. No, I am not going to eat food at Burger King. I just figure I stop it here because there's always characters over here, and plus the lighting's pretty good. So I'm tempted though. I ain't gonna lie. I am tempted to come in here and eat something. I see that menu and I'm like, oh. All right, guys and girls, it is time for me to continue on. I want to thank everybody to come along for the walk on 86th Street at night. And this will be the last time we do a walk on 86th Street for a while. I said that the last time we did a walk on 86th Street, so yeah, stay tuned for more. And thanks for coming along, and catch everyone on the next one.